Good morning. We're away at my dogs. Here we're gonna find see which one gets to tell me my. Hey! I'm the patient here. Look at them. All three of them. I'm the patient, people. Let's see if any of them is right. Good Lord. Even the little guy got in the middle of that mess. Baby girl's the only one I got a dead machine that'll tell me besides you guys. Anyway, today's going to talk about artists and the pandemic and everything else. Soon my dogs settle down. Well, 157. Wasn't that bad enough to go crazy, dogs. He still thinks I'm fine now. I've done did it. Always right beside big boys over there. Look how fast it was. Hey, I'll take a damn pill. So you got shut up. Look there, I got him. Oh, big boy's getting ready to leave now. You boys need to settle down. The big boy left. He left. I remember painting a lot of murals with airbrushes, all kinds of shit and tools. But them kids in the subways and on the walls of slums, what I'm gonna call it, were just spray cans. They didn't have no damn fancy equipment like I did. These old spray cans is all I had. Painted some of the best murals I've ever seen. And my cholesterol is good. Oops, sorry about that. Look at that. How much is that? Does that help? Oh, damn medicine ball staring at my ass all the time. I've been watching a bunch of shows about infectious diseases and stuff. I watched a show about Madrid and about this family that tried to survive and our government that tried to control them. And everybody wearing masks. It was brought so much to reality, it was unreal of what we went through. But I think the government was a little bit worse. This was a disease that didn't have a cure whatsoever. And because it was 10,000 chance you're going to die. Wasn't maybe or probabilities or anything else. 100% you're going to die. So that made the government act real crazy. I showed you some paintings in the early stages. I got over on my easel. Just a tripod, basically. I I've been working on. I haven't done anything in weeks. Not in weeks. I haven't done anything in weeks. I don't even know where my artist brush, airbrush is. I don't know. I quit using it a long time ago. It's probably rotted and fell apart. You know, I don't use it on my little hand paintings. I guess you could. Remind me of the ancient people that put their hand on the wall and they'd put the red ochre in their mouth and spray over their hand. They do reverse and then dip their hands in paint and stick it up on there. Composite. Yeah, the ancient people. And they were pretty good artists. That's how long art's been around. Since way before biblical days, back in the Stone Age, back in the way before the Bronze Age, Caveman Age, the Neanderthals. Art's been with us. And artists are never appreciated. They're always said, oh, yeah, whatever. But they got a vision. They got a plan in their mind. My wife could not visualize anything. I'd show her something like what kind of house I was going to build her or whatever, or anything. She couldn't visualize the finished product. And that's one thing an artist can do. They can visualize something before it's created. So there's a lot of people that's artists, like making a cake. They know what that cake's going to look like before they ever get started. Or you won. He's all cutting up beside me. You won. You ain't letting nobody take your damn job until you're dead, I guess. It's cold. It's cold in the South, ain't it? Yep. I hear the fans running. Oh, well. It'll be alright. I'll put my hand on you. That'll keep you warm for a minute. I just lost that interest about doing anything. It's warming up outside, though. If it don't rain again today, I'd like to get out there and see what I need to do to get that ambulance going down the road. I've got I should make a little kit to take with me to, I got so much stuff in that ambulance already. I've already got a kit that I take with me to paint. It's a little carrying case I got. I could take a jewelry case, make jewelry. I used to take a sewing machine of all things, and I'd set out picnic bench. And sometimes I'd have run a cord from the van, because it had a converter in it. And the sewing machine, they don't take that much. The motor ain't that big. And I'd make a quilt, work on patches, sit there at that picnic table. People come up, what are you doing? Oh, I'm making a quilt. They said, wouldn't it be easier to buy it? I said, well, yeah, I guess it would. But this was going to be for sale when I get it done. I've seen some beautiful quilts. They're artists in their own rights. Women and men make them. I've seen artists make tailors make beautiful coats and beautiful clothes. They're artists. You can tell from somebody that's just working, making something, like an online item or whatever, but a true artist, no matter what they're doing, they could be making glasses, they could be making teacups, they could be making anything. You can tell when a silver artist or making something or a jeweler or whatever. They're all art. It's all a form of art, expressing yourself. That's what art's all about, expression. Expression of what you think it is. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Yeah. They don't like what the hell you're doing, then tell them to do it their damn self. I don't give a damn what you're doing. If they got an opinion, and if it ain't a favorable opinion, tell them to keep it to their damn self. That's what I tell them to do. I don't give a damn. It's like a little dog here. Yeah. He said, my job is not fulfilled till I'm dead. And you ain't taking my place, was he? Boy, he wasn't taking your place. Even though he's pretty good at it. You've trained him. I didn't train him. They realize that I have to take medicine. And they all pile up on my lap, especially if my blood sugar's high or low. Ori knows both directions, or if I'm allergic to something. All Ori, big boy, knows is if my blood sugar's high. He ain't really got to the point about low blood sugar yet. Yeah, but he wasn't trained in a prison, was he, Ori? Poor little old thing's about 15 years old. Maybe you'll outlive me, dog. He says, I doubt it. Yeah, my little friend. So next time you're riding the subway or looking at something, look at the art, whatever the hell I can't even say it this morning. The art that went into making it. The artistry that went into making it. That's the word I was hunting for. Don't just look at the item as an item. Look at what it took to get to that item. I'd rather been an animal whisperer. Or well, back to watching Netflix is about all I've got going. I'm watching another pandemic show. This was called The Rain. I guess the germ, the virus is in the rain. And I'm going to tell you something. This coronavirus 19, that's just the tip of the iceberg, what's out there. And since I mentioned tip of the iceberg, more that the planet's ice and melts, the more viruses are going to be released. Something killed them dinosaurs besides a big rock falling on Earth. I can guarantee you that. Being a biologist and all. Yep, I think the littlest of the things kills the biggest of creatures. Yeah. Oh. That right away. Poor little thing. I cooked something special today. How about that? I had shrimp last night. Breaded shrimp. That's what we rose my blood sugar. Telling you, one thing is 5,000. I never was technical it came to electronics, I know a little bit, but it doesn't fascinate me. Now, some people it does. They know the ins and outs of just about anything electronical. I don't. It's pretty good math. Geometries, angles. Yeah, you can tell the height of a tree by its shadow and the way the light's in, how long, how big, and how whatever. And remember, your eyeball and everything can be tricked into seeing stuff you know. Human mind wants to see a figure or make sense of anything. It's like looking at a cloud. They'll see dragons, or they'll see animals, or they'll see certain figures in the clouds. I'm sitting there petting this dog. He loves it. He eats it up. He won't let nobody take his spot. That's right. But, I need to get a quill for it. I ain't got nothing to cover it with. It's a worse rat. That better. You go back to bed, back to sleep. I don't have nothing else, dude. Nothing close anyway. You left all your blankets under the bed. Big boy went down back up underneath the jewelry table. The little guy's with his mama. So wherever the hell she's at. I can guarantee you that. Look at her, she's under the bed. He either has me or his mama. Because he's spoiled. Thinks he has to be around something else. He's got a heartbeat. Oh, well. Create something. I'm about ready to go in there and create a breakfast. I'm going to devour my art. Put a little work into saying the words right. Oh, well. I'm going to let you guys go. Think of one another. Think of others. Be kind and considerate to all living things. That includes plants and everything else. You know, your human body couldn't live without parasites sucking off of it. We need them as bad as they need us. To the enzymes in your guts, to the mites in your eyeballs, or your eyelashes, actually. Yeah, the smallest of things you can't even see without a magnifying glass. We need it just as bad as we need the big things that you can see, like skyscrapers, I guess. Well, ain't much to say this morning. But I was sitting there dreaming of backing, riding the subways, looking at people's art, sitting there. I'd pull up my damn luggage and I'd sit on it and watch them kids paint the damn subway. They'd say, well, most people yell, police, police. Hell, I'm yelling, looks pretty damn good to me. That's what I'm telling them. I'd sit there on my damn luggage deal and sit there and watch them paint with spray cans. I'd always slip them 20 until they go buy some more damn spray cans. He said wasn't huffing them, or hoofing them, or whatever the hell, snipping on them. He's painting with them. I think they should have more of that stuff. All that old town's got a B-59 gunnery plane of World War II painted outside the VFW. At the bait house, they got a big old fish bait on the side of the building being caught by fishermen. There's artists everywhere. There was a woman that at the drugstore, well, she didn't work there, she'd come by and she'd paint signs outside like the half price sale or whatever outside the drugstore or the grocery store. Now they got all paper things that they can throw up real quick. She'd come around and paint things on the windows. Paint it with regular old house latex paint and then scrape it off with a razor blade and paint something else on it. The sales is going on. Dying art. I used to do that shit too. Yep, I'd paint signs outside of buildings, any damn thing to make a living. And when I'd paint for myself, it was just strictly for myself. I'm going to let you guys go. Have that great day. Like I said, don't forget one another.